This is how everything started. In 1933, Germany was rebuilding. The world was still recovering from the Great Depression, and millions of Germans were jobless, hungry, and desperate for hope. Then came Adolf Hitler, a man with a promise. He didn't just talk about power, he talked about pride. He spoke about giving the German people something they could call their own, a symbol of unity, a car for every family. That's how the dream began, the dream of the people's car, Volkswagen. But behind that promise wasn't generosity, it was control. Get my book, The Wealth Mindset, link in description. Hitler's plan wasn't about cars, it was about building loyalty. He wanted every German road, every German hand, every German home to bear his influence. He believed that if he could give the people a car, he could also take their minds. To make this dream real, he called one man, Ferdinand Porsche, a brilliant engineer, a man who could turn an idea into steel. Hitler gave him the mission: build a car that every citizen could afford, strong enough for the new Autobahn, simple enough for the average worker, beautiful enough to be admired around the world. The project began immediately. The plans were drawn, factories were built, and soon the first prototype appeared, the Volkswagen Beetle. But there was a problem. Germany wasn't ready to build for peace. They were building for war. As the conflict spread across Europe, the People's Car Project changed. The same factories meant to produce family cars were now producing weapons, military vehicles, and equipment for the Nazi army. And the workers? They weren't citizens anymore. They were prisoners. Men and women taken from concentration camps, forced to work under impossible conditions. They were fed just enough to stay alive, beaten if they slowed down, and discarded when they clawed. Subscribe to this channel to get more of this. By 1944, thousands of forced laborers filled the Volkswagen plants. They slept on concrete floors, surrounded by the sound of machines that never stopped. Many never walked out. And then there was the Kinderheim, a small building on the factory grounds where the children of these prisoners were kept. It was supposed to be a nursery, but in truth, it was a graveyard. Babies starved to death, cold, alone, forgotten. This was the hidden side of Volkswagen, a story erased by time and advertising. When the war ended, you'd think that would be the end of the company. But no, it was just the beginning. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. The British Army took control of the ruined factory, and instead of destroying it, they saw potential. They needed vehicles. Germany needed jobs. And the Beetle, the car once tied to Hitler, became their solution. Soon, production restarted. The same factory that once echoed with the cries of prisoners was filled with the sounds of hammers, engines, and new beginnings. The Volkswagen Beetle rolled off the line once again, but this time, the story was rewritten. The company was reborn as a symbol of peace, unity, and progress. Commercials showed smiling families. Advertisements promised freedom on the open road. The Nazi past was buried under decades of clever branding and global success. By the 1960s, the Beetle was no longer Hitler's car. It was America's favorite, the symbol of the hippie movement, a car of love, laughter, and liberation. But the truth never disappeared. It was just hidden, beneath the paint, beneath the chrome, beneath the smiles. Today, Volkswagen stands as one of the largest car manufacturers in the world. They own Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini, brands of power and prestige. But their foundation? Still built on what began in the 1930s. Still rooted in the same soil where prisoners once fell. History remembers the victors, but sometimes it forgets the victims. This is not a story about a car. It's a story about how evil can rebrand itself, how power can be washed, polished and sold
The
back to the
integration of
world.
the new brands has stabilized the market. Look at the growth trajectory in the luxury EV sector alone.
As if it never drew blood. This is how everything started. And this is why we must never forget. Which company do you want us to discuss next? Subscribe to get more hidden truths